Gabos. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I rock with you if you rock with me. Remember, subscribe is the vibe, bro. Yo, your boy's on the road to 4K. Humbly. I mean, so hit that subscribe button for your boy one good time. Man, listen. NBA trade deadline is probably the best that I've seen in all my years of watching basketball, bro. Like, the amount of players that got moved, Kyrie, KD, Patrick Bev, Russ, like Malik Beasley, D'Angelo Russell, everybody's going everywhere. It's like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Everybody catching the assist, bro. So Stephen A is gonna talk in. Matter of fact, Stephen A actually had this viral moment with Jay Williams about Kyrie. I'm probably gonna react to that one too after this one. But like, this is Stephen A's take on the whole trade deadline. Brooklyn. I don't know what the hell's going on with Brooklyn, bro. Brooklyn has to be one of the worst franchises in the NBA, bro. Cause you fumbled. You had James Harden, KD, and Kyrie, and them boys played about 12 games together. 12 games together. KD and Kyrie played about 70 in 4 years. And it's an 82-game season, right? Is it 82? You know, I'm not really good with numbers half the time. But nonetheless, 70 games together? Everybody's out? So the best players on Brooklyn is Ben Simmons and Dinwiddie? Oh, my God. Son. Nets are going to be selling coupon tickets, bruh. Ain't nobody tuning into that. Just a couple of guys, bro. Just a couple of guys over there. But nonetheless, Stephen A is going to chime in about what he thinks about the Kyrie situation, the KD trade. And let's hear what you got to say, man.
Your last couple of days.
Yeah, man.
Pat!
Because the NBA, is cooking currently.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving gets traded out of Brooklyn to Dallas. They get a big win last night. He's leading scorer, I believe. Luka was out, so they're able to kind of maybe one and change. And you obviously cut a promo on Kyrie, and the world reacts to it. How do you see that all going in the future with you and Kyrie? What do you think? Like, he wins? Do you ever see you coming full?
Kyrie, listen, here's the deal.
Just your coverage of him.
Here's the deal. It doesn't matter how I feel about you. I'm always going to be fair, and I'm always going to be objective. You ain't worth my paper. So my attitude is that even if I don't like your ass, I'm still going to be fair. Now, me and Kyrie have our differences that I don't think will ever be settled. He knows why. It's personal. I'm not going to say why. But that doesn't stop me. That doesn't stop me from looking at him and saying he's a phenomenal player. By the way, you'll appreciate this because I've been wanting to tell you this. I've been having to tell people this the last couple of days. They can't seem like they can comprehend it. There's a difference between superstar players and superstars. Tim Duncan was a superstar. Okay? He's a superstar player. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
He went on the court. He was the best at what he did as a power forward. He won 5 championships.
I don't know how many people were running into Foot Locker to cop a Tim Duncan jersey or the NBA store. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you went from San Antonio, like, you weren't really Tim Duncan. He was nice now, but superstar, let's stop it. You seen that boy fit?
Chips block. Kyrie Irving is a superstar.
Okay.
You walk through the turnstiles to watch him play.
He's Beckham.
That's who he is.
He's the Beckham
so
of
in
the
that
NBA.
regard, Kyrie Irving pays for himself. Kyrie Irving is a sensational basketball player, a person that I think is worth $50 million a year in today's NBA economy. But you can't pay him more than 1 year at a time because you can't trust that he's going to show up to work. Literally over the last 3 years in Brooklyn, you literally walked through the loading dock area at times if you were a reporter to see if he would get off the bus because you never knew when he was going to play. And I'm talking about, I don't feel like playing today. Hell, I ain't come here to play without KD. He out this week, I'm out this week. I don't feel like doing that. Right now, I'm just traumatized by the riots at the Capitol in January 6, 2021. So I'm going to take 2 weeks off. Oh, by the way, I'm so traumatized that I'm going to party with my family, which was in violation of security protocols by the NBA, which gave him additional time off. This kind of stuff happens. And so because of that, you can't invest in him long term because he made those decisions because he ain't had to worry about his bag.
Gotcha.
But now he's in the final year of his deal.
Those things are all true, what you just said there? Just like, hey, I don't want to play today. I'm not going to play today. And that's been documented and everything?
Absolutely.
Yo, here's the thing, though. Like, whenever they talk about Kyrie like this, Kyrie didn't start this. You know what I mean? Like, this, I guess we could categorize it as load management. Heck, KD not playing, why the hell would I play, man? Like, play with who? Simmons, who afraid to shoot? Claxton? Like, man, give me a break. But anyways, load management started with Kawhi, if you ask me. You remember when Kawhi had that thigh bruise a couple of years back on his last year on the Spurs? I think it was the 2018 season, where he completely sat out because he had a bruised thigh for the whole year and ruined the Spurs like dying hopes of a championship. You know what I'm saying? And look at Kawhi since he's been on the Clippers. Granted, he did tear his ACL. Kawhi misses every other game, bro. But there's no stigma. There's just like no stigma that comes with other players that take breaks and take days off and stuff like that. It's Kyrie's now become the menace of the NBA, and it's not even that serious because when you look at Kyrie off the court, he's not a distraction. This man is a humanitarian, a philanthropist. Like, this dude is constantly giving back to not only his communities, but communities he's not even from. But it doesn't get pushed into the media for whatever reason because they have a narrative. They have an objective. And whenever they want to ruin someone's image or ruin someone's name, they go on this smear campaign that you clearly see Stephen A. going on. Like, at the end of the day, listen, bro. You know how many people I know work full-time jobs that find different ways to call out of work? So what, he getting paid millions? What, he's not human? Like, he don't have other things to deal with? Who am I to judge, bro?
One time, he was literally taking players. After Steve Nash, the former coach, would conduct the practice, he would go and take players out of the locker room and bring them back on the basketball court to talk about what plays they should run.
Very interesting. Obviously, it didn't work out there in Brooklyn for Kyrie or KD, who's now in
Or
Arizona.
Brooklyn.
This was being talked about last year, right? And then there was a rap concert where they all hung out. Harden, Kevin Durant, and Psy.
Yeah.
I believe Psy was
was
there. The owner was there, and they
those
get
guys.
back on the same page. There was allegedly a coach or me. Now we're a year later. Kyrie asked for a trade. Kevin Durant gets traded. That's bananas. He's got 4 years left on a max.
Three after the season.
So including this year, 4 years left on a max contract, and he's out of there. So Brooklyn just said, fuck it?
Yes.
Is that what happened?
That's exactly what happened. They said enough's enough. You know, I personally think, even though Mikal Bridges is a very, very good player, I personally believe you don't lose the caliber of player of KD and Kyrie and not get one single All-Star back in return. That's me. But at the end of the day, you're Brooklyn, and it was so chaotic. It was such a mess that you made the decision that I'm going to get in a multitude of players, multitude of picks, and we're just going to start over. And that's what it is. And at the end of the day, how much worse can you do? KD, Kyrie, and James Harden was there. KD and Kyrie for 3.5 years. They have one playoff series victory to show for them.
Yeah, the fourth.
But according to him, that was doing his job. Did you hear Kyrie just say?
I saw your promo.
Said I did my job.
What'd you start to say?
He said, I did
Fourth?
I
You
did
lost
my
your
job.
mind.
We were in fourth place. I was like, really? That's what you did? Did you tell him that? Did you tell him that? And then the thing that kills me is that you run in a lot of these players, and you know this. You know, you have a lot, and this is a pet peeve of mine. And I'm going to say this to your audience. What pisses me off, very few things piss me off more than when the players want to step back and they want to talk about team. Wait a minute. We know it's a team. We know you can't win by yourself. You know you can't play 1-on-5. But did you have that attitude when you went to the negotiating table and asked for your money? At that time, did you say you were 1 of 12?
Hey, that's interesting, right?
You didn't say you were 1 of 12 then. You said, no, I'm me. I'm KD. I'm Kyrie. I'm this. I'm that. This is the money I got. You Kyrie, you got 136 million. You KD, you got 198 million. Now, in KD's defense, the brother always comes to play. The only time he's out is when he's legitimately injured. KD is a baller all day, every day.
Dog.
Kyrie is a sensational talent
KD a problem,
who happens to ball when he wants to, but has so many.
KD is a glitch in the matrix, bro. Like, I don't know what this. Like, this dude is a mercenary. Like, he's hard to kill. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put KD on any team, it's a championship caliber team. Like, legit. You could put him on Charlotte right now, bro. They're going to the playoffs. If he plays the majority of the season, they're going to the playoffs, and they're a threat. He could work with anybody and fit anywhere. Like, 7 foot with a 7'5" wingspan, and he could pull it. He's shooting like 35% from 3. He's a walking bucket, bro. And he makes it look so effortless. And there's no guarding him. There's no stopping him. There's no defense that could get him out his game. He's like, even if you beat him, he walking away with 30. And on an off night. Like, KD's he's a unicorn, bro.
Many other things that he's preoccupied by, that basketball ain't the priority it should be at times that it should be.
Got it.
But the check keeps coming.
Yeah. It's always hard whenever it's somebody's job, too, and whenever somebody's being paid well. Now, they're being paid well because they've earned that money, and there's money coming in, so they are due money that they've earned for other people and everything like that. But it's tough to feel bad for a lot of guys.
That's right.
And I think that is something that certainly shows up in the NBA more so than any other sport. We know you're running out of time. AJ definitely has a question for you. So do the boys, Mr. Stephen S.
That was interesting hearing you talk about Kyrie and how you feel about him, but you can still praise him and say he's a superstar on the court. Why do you think a lot of fans, well, if they don't like a guy, they instantly write him off and, this guy's a terrible player too, and they can't get over that, their personal feelings?
Because personal animus towards people can tend to get in the way, particularly if you don't have a professional mindset. I don't dislike nor hate Kyrie. I dislike the bullshit he does from time to time. I can say that about you. We're not friends and still be fair.
Got it.
You understand? We ain't having Thanksgiving dinner together. We ain't exchanging Christmas gifts. You got your job to do. I got my job to do. You go out and play. I chronicle it. Period. Have a nice day. But the fans, they're emotionally invested, and what they want from you is to know that there's an emotional investment that comes in. Why do you think they love this guy so much? Because they see passion.
They don't.
And they're going like this. Well, here's the deal. You see a passion, and the passion that you exhibit matches the passion they want from you.
Yeah.
And so you're good. They want the same thing in a player. They don't want to see a player like that. Think about this. If a player sits out there and he goes out there, you go to see the player play. And they go out there and they get their ass kicked. When you watch a fan, one of the first things that pisses them off is when they see you smiling.
Yeah.
And laughing like it meant nothing to you.
Hey, that's
Wait
tough,
a minute.
though.
Did I come?
Yeah.
Did I come
Listen, man,
here?
the vast majority of them fans is tight because they got them FanDuel accounts and they needed a bucket or they needed an assist. Really, they ain't too. I mean, very few fans nowadays are actually mad about the wins and the losses. Half the time, these people are just degenerates. Like, yo, bro, I needed 30. You gave me 29. How you missed that free throw? I needed 2 more rebounds. Like, that's why they tight. The nerve of you to smile when you just cost me a band. That's really what it is. But, they ain't going to say it, even though FanDuel is being promoted right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not act like every fan truly, genuinely cares about wins and losses. A lot of them be betting on these games, and we know it.
I want to know that it hurts you.
You care
just as much as it hurts me.
Yeah.
That's what they're asking for.
Yeah, and some of those things are a little bit impossible to deal with because, you're humans as well.
Yep.
I've seen somebody get caught laughing, but what they were saying is,
that's true.
This is the worst night of your fucking life. And it's almost like, this is the worst night of my life.
That's true.
And it can be construed differently.
Absolutely.
But you're right. If it feels like the person that you're cheering for doesn't care anywhere near as much as you do,
that's right.
Easy way to kind of check out.
You're going to dismiss them and you're going to despise them to some degree because you've emotionally invested in them when you believe they should be more emotionally invested because of the money that they're getting paid and what they signed up.
How's NBA going? NBA is going good, right?
I think so.
Hey, you guys do a lot of NBA talk.
Well, damn right.
You do a lot.
Well, that's what I do.
No, I'm being serious though.
I am being serious.
Because the NFL, our show, the NFL hogs our show. A lot of the shows on TV every single day. NFL is everything. You guys are like where we watch and pretty much learn
digest our basketball.
You're like an NBA show, I think.
I will tell you, believe it or not.
First Take has become
the person I would give props to for that is Skip Bayless. Because when Skip Bayless recruited me to come on First Take in 2012, he's like, we got football. Football's king. But then once football is done, it plummets. He said there's only one person that everybody clues in to hear about the NBA. It's you. I need you. And when I came on board, the ratings didn't flow, didn't dissipate once NBA season kicked in and football season was over.
Got it.
So that's what happened with that, and I remembered that, and I just held on to that belief, and I've been exercising it ever since.
Yeah, you guys spend real time on it every single day.
Yeah.
We watch it, we're like, all right, that's a lot of time, and it's great combo.
That's right.
I mean, it always draws a reaction. Twitter is where the NBA world lives.
Well,
hi, man. I was here for the Kyrie and the KD critique, but nonetheless, you see what the hell is going on. You know what I mean? Like, the NBA is the NBA, bro. Like, honestly, we just, as an avid football fan as I am, and Super Bowl is right around the corner, the NBA, it just got so much drama, bro. It has so much drama that has you, like, even if you're not a basketball fan, it's like, yo, what's going on over there? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, is that KD in Phoenix? Is that Kyrie in Dallas? You know what I mean? LeBron, the all-time leading scorer. Russ is in Utah. Like, what's going on with Boston? Milwaukee, the 76. There's a lot going on in the NBA that just makes you keep, you know what I mean, just looking over your shoulders like, okay, I'm going to need this Super Bowl to hurry up and rush up out of here because I got to see what's going on over there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So Listen, we in some exciting times. Like, you know my catchphrase, what a time to be alive, bro. Can't wait for the Super Bowl. Can't wait for the NBA to continue to see how these players ball. Ja, the West look as easy as you said it was? Huh? Nah, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I rock with you if you rock with me. Subscribe is the vibe, man. You see your boy. You see what type of timing I'm on. I'm consistent. You heard me? I'm consistent. Know what I mean? So hit the subscribe button, man. I'm going to check you guys out in the next video, man. Bye-bye.